you have a choice of pasta. We have three choices here: mashed potato, vegetable, or pasta. And it's the vegetable of the day, whatever it is. Whatever Phil feels like making, that's what's on the plate. Usually he does string beans every day because it seems to be everybody's favorite. But it could be squash, it could be cauliflower, broccoli, whatever. But every day we have a fresh vegetable in the house. This is a more simple dish, a chicken parm. But I'll tell you what, it's become almost everybody's favorite. It's huge in size. And Mayor Troiano, every time he comes in, 100 different items on the menu. He orders the same thing, chicken parm. Who figures? But he does. He likes it. And it is a good dish. So if you get a chance, you're over here at La Piazza, try the chicken parm. I couldn't resist. I said I wasn't going to show you anything new this year, but just one dish we'll show you, all right? We've been selling this dish all winter long. It's our pork chop. It's a French cut pork chop, 14 ounces. We're going to take it and show you how we do it here at La Piazza. We're going to get a nice French cut pork chop, and this French cut means is where they cut the meat off here, and they leave the bone exposed. It's all center cut. Now he's going to put some olive oil on the chop, and rub it down with some rosemary, a little salt and pepper, and we're just going to grill it. And while that's grilling, then we'll make the toppings for this. So I'll do them both sides. When you season something, always season your meat both sides. Because if you only season one side, how's the other side going to get flavor? Okay, we're just going to go over to the grill. I'm going to put that on the grill right now. And while that's on the grill, now we're going to do our topping for this. And basically all it is, we're going to saute some garlic. And always remember, I tell you all the time, when you're sweating garlic, when you're going to saute with it, make sure you sweat it. Don't sweat it, it's just saute. Get it a little toasted, a little brown, so that you'll get those flavors. That's what makes the flavor when you're doing saute. And then you get your broccoli rabe, and we're going to put this broccoli rabe on this dish. And you're going to saute that. Garlic and olive oil, a little salt and pepper, a little touch of hot pepper flake. Now, and we're going to add portobello mushrooms. Those real big portobello. They're like a steak. They're really thick, and they're very good. We make a stuffed portobello here with crab meat. It's delicious. And now we're going to add some roasted peppers that we already made ahead of time. These aren't out of a can. Every day, during the summer, we make a couple cases a day of red peppers. And they prepare them, and they go out on the table. And then some of our dishes, of course. Oh, this is great. You gotta smell this. Now actually, believe it or not, this dish could turn out to be a fairly healthy dish for you. Because the pork is all white meat. It's the center cut of the pork chop. And you have vegetables. You're gonna get a little potatoes on the side there. We're gonna garlic with mashed potatoes. When we plate it up, we'll show you. And if you're really watching your weight, then you just skip the potatoes, tell them to hold the salt, and you got a healthy dish. Now we're going to plate this dish up. These are garlic with mashed potatoes. Also, not out of a can, not out of a box. Yukon Gold. And there you go. Look at that. A dish fit for a king or a queen. And the piece of the resistance. We're going to top it off with gorgonzola cheese. That's not healthy. But it's all right to cheat once in a while. This is it. This is where it ends. Oh, man. The best. Let's go to the dining room and check this out. We just took our trip down memory lane. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm just going to get a quick rundown of what we did back here in the kitchen. And we'll start over there on the far end of the table was our Chilean sea bass and our Sicilian calamari, the chicken parm, veal Luigi, the Tower of Pisa, the shrimp steak, and our pork chop special. Here at La Piazza, this was no put on. This is the real thing. We don't have no rehearsals. We don't have cue cards that tell me what to do or whatever. Sammy from Best Media comes in and his crew, Eric and the gang, they come in here and they just bring the cameras in and we just roll with it. So what you see on this table is what you can expect when you come here at La Piazza. With no put on, we truly try to make everyone in this place happy. We cook to order. If there's something you can't eat, it's too spicy, you don't want this in the dish, you don't want that, we can pull it out because we didn't prepare yet. So you just have to tell us what you want and we'll do it, as long as it's in the house. I say this over and over again, and believe me, we mean what we say. We've had people come in here and they put me to the test. They really put me to the test. Well, that's what he says on TV, and believe me, if we can do it, we will do it. I've been doing this now for a long time. I've been in the food business over 30 years. I've been here at La Piazza for over 8 years. On Chef celebrating 5 years, working on my 6th season now. It's been great. I can't begin to tell you how great it's been. I've had a ball doing this. I love the people in the business. I come out to those doors when we're done in the back, and I supervise. People ask me if I cook, I supervise now. I supervise everything that goes on in the kitchen. And when I come out here and they tell me that they enjoyed it or how was it, and they say it was great or was good, I know then that we did our job. And that makes me very happy at that point. Coming here in La Piazza, you don't know what to expect. You don't know who you'll be dining with. You could be dining with Frankie Avalon at some point. I mean, we've had some entertainers come in here, Bobby Rydell, Fabian, Mary Wilson of the Supremes, Dion, Al Martino. The list goes on and on and on. We have entertainment on the weekends. We have a full service bar, nice glass of wine, nice cocktail with your dinner. And if you're not lucky that night, I might get up and sing. And there goes dinner. You're gonna have agita all night. Not from the cooking, from the singing. But it's all in fun. I hope you enjoyed our day here together at Chef's. I know I did for 5 years. I'm hoping I'm here for another 5 years and more. I'm looking at all this food. I'm distracted by all this food because I'm looking and I'm missing something. There's one thing on this table that's missing. And I'll tell you, I'm waiting for it. Somebody's got to get me my dish out here, my signature dish. And all this here that you see, remember one thing. We have for the simple palate just as well. We have spaghetti and meatballs. We're for the whole. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. The filet Montella. It's my signature dish. Since I started out in business, we'll put this dish together, and this is it. And I'm going to cut this open for you and show you what this is all about. But back to what I'm talking about. We have spaghetti and meatballs. We are a family restaurant. We accommodate anyone. Believe me, I'd say it again. If it's in the house, we'll be glad to do it for you. The chicken parm comes with a side of pasta, manigot, raviolis, gnocchis, whatever you want, it's there. But I can't go on anymore. I gotta have a piece of this. So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna cut this. And the filet Montella is filet mignon, wrapped in a pastry puff, topped with Asiago cheese, roasted garlic. Oh, wow. Prosciutto, and baked in a pastry. Now I'm going to take a little bite, have some wine. Remember one thing here at La Piazza, where cooking comes from the heart. Now that's amore.